Hello and welcome. My name is Bradleymayerharman, and today I have the opportunity to talk to Grant Peters. Grant is running for town council in the town of Orangeville. Thanks for being here today, Grant.
Of course, Brad. Thanks for having me.
So today I want to talk to you about infrastructure. And I know with your background, it's probably something you know a little bit about. If you're elected, what are some of the focuses that you would have when it comes to infrastructure? And what's your opinion on the future for Orangeville?
Certainly, thanks. Infrastructure is something that we have for a long time. You could be talking about roads, buildings, transit systems, rec facilities, all these sorts of things. They're decisions that have a long-term value to the town if they're done well. So, decisions made related to infrastructure should be about that long-term planning. They should be durable and they should be functional. I'd really like to see infrastructure decisions center around the value that they bring to the community, be it economic or social or cultural value. Many of these investments can pay for themselves over time, and there are lots of funding opportunities out there for infrastructure projects offered through either federal or provincial grant opportunities. So a classic example is transit. We're very lucky to have a good transit system in this town, and there's been some debate about the level of service, the types of buses, the routes they take, that sort of thing. But it's one of those chicken and egg things where you need a great service to attract the ridership, which then ends up paying for itself over time, because no one will ride it if it's not well established and doesn't cover the areas of town that it needs to cover. So, the other thing is that those types of initiatives, especially ones having to do with the environment and sustainability, are tied directly to other funding opportunities and decisions made within the town. So, you need good roads to have a good transit system. It's, roads for cars, roads for buses, roads for bikes, however you want to frame it. That infrastructure is more positive for the town and builds more value if it has multiple uses and if it helps bring in funding from other areas, whether from the government or service clubs or other opportunities. And similarly on the recreation side. We spoke in another video about user fees and the cost of maintaining facilities and the burden on the taxpayer for keeping those facilities up and running. So we need to look for opportunities to maximize the value we get out of our current assets before we jump on a bandwagon for increasing the level of infrastructure in town or building new facilities or repairing things that if we can find a better solution for in the long term that are more durable, that'll save the taxpayer money over time.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for giving us your 2 cents.
You're welcome.
And certainly if you'd like to see what else Grant has to say, check out the links below. And thanks again for watching.